Hello, everyone. Welcome to the AI for All channel. Today, we're going to talk about an artificial intelligence tool that's revolutionizing the way we code, OpenAI Codex. If you've heard of this tool but aren't quite sure how it works, what its strengths and weaknesses are, and whether it's paid or free, then this video is for you. Let's dive into everything you need to know about OpenAI Codex and how it can be useful for developers of all levels. What is OpenAI Codex? OpenAI Codex is an artificial intelligence tool developed by OpenAI. It's the engine behind products like GitHub Copilot, a popular extension for code editors like Visual Studio Code. Codex is a language model trained to write code in various programming languages based on instructions given in natural language. In other words, you can describe in words what you want the code to do, and Codex will automatically generate the code for you. Codex can understand and write code in multiple programming languages, including Python, JavaScript, Ruby, Go, among others. It can assist with tasks ranging from writing simple functions to creating complex scripts, making programming more accessible for beginners and increasing productivity for experienced developers. How does OpenAI Codex work? OpenAI Codex works by using a language model trained on a vast amount of data, including millions of public code repositories. This data allows Codex to understand context and generate relevant code from natural language descriptions. Here's an overview of how Codex operates. 1. Natural language input. The user provides a natural language description of what they want the code to do. For example, create a Python function that calculates the average of a list of numbers. 2. Processing by the model. Codex processes this description, using its training on large volumes of code to understand the user's intent. 3. Code generation. Based on the input, Codex generates the code that matches the given description. The code is displayed directly in the user's development environment, such as the Visual Studio Code editor. For iteration and refinement, if the generated code isn't exactly what the user wants, they can refine the description or manually edit the code. Codex can also suggest alternatives or optimizations. Strengths of OpenAI Codex. OpenAI Codex has several advantages that make it a valuable tool for developers. 1. Increases productivity. Codex can quickly generate code from simple descriptions, saving time and effort, especially for repetitive or tedious tasks. 2. Facilitates learning. For programming beginners, Codex can act as a tutor, helping them understand how certain tasks can be implemented in code by showing practical examples of how to solve problems. 3. Versatility. Codex supports multiple programming languages, making it useful for a wide range of projects and developers working with different technologies. For integration with code editors, tools like GitHub Copilot integrate Codex directly into developers' workflows, allowing code suggestions to be incorporated as you write. 5. Support for complex tasks. Codex isn't limited to basic functions, it can help write complete scripts, generate complex algorithms, and even create entire project structures. Weaknesses of OpenAI Codex. Despite its many advantages, OpenAI Codex also has some limitations that should be considered. 1. Dependence on training data. Codex is trained on large volumes of publicly available code. This means it can reproduce common patterns but may struggle with novel or specific problems that aren't widely represented in its training data. 2. Variable code quality. While Codex can generate functional code, the quality of the generated code can vary. The code might work, but it may not be optimized or follow best development practices, requiring manual review. 3. Security and privacy. Using Codex in sensitive projects may raise security and privacy concerns, especially in corporate environments where the generated code may be shared or stored in the cloud. For limitations in understanding context, Codex is excellent at following clear instructions but may struggle to understand complex or ambiguous contexts. This can result in code suggestions that don't exactly match what the user wants. 5. Cost. While Codex has a free version, more intensive use, especially in corporate environments, can involve significant costs depending on the pricing model used. Accessibility, paid or free. OpenAI Codex is available in different modalities, and access can be either paid or free, depending on how you want to use it. 1. GitHub Copilot. One of the most common ways to access Codex is through GitHub Copilot. This extension has a free version for students and small teams, but for commercial use or larger teams, there's a paid subscription. 2. OpenAI API. OpenAI offers access to Codex through its API, which is paid based on usage. This allows companies to integrate Codex into their own applications, but it involves costs that vary with the volume of requests. 3. Free trial. OpenAI typically offers a free trial period for new API users, allowing developers to experiment with Codex before deciding whether to pay for a plan. 4. Variable costs. Codex costs can vary depending on factors like the number of users, the volume of code generated, and the type of integration you want to make. It's important to evaluate your project's needs to choose the most appropriate plan. Examples of OpenAI Codex applications. Here are some practical examples of how Codex can be used. 1. Rapid prototyping. Development teams can use Codex to quickly generate basic code during the prototyping phase, allowing ideas to be tested and iterated more quickly. 2. Programming education. Instructors can use Codex to show students different ways to approach programming problems, generating code examples in various languages. 3. Automation of repetitive tasks. Codex can be used to automate common tasks, such as generating automation scripts, setting up CI/CD pipelines, or writing unit tests, freeing up developers' time to focus on more complex tasks. 4. Assistance for junior programmers. Junior programmers can use Codex as a support tool, learning new techniques and solutions while working on real projects. 5. Automatic documentation. Codex can help generate code documentation by creating comments and detailed explanations based on the function and purpose of the generated code. The future of OpenAI Codex. The future of OpenAI Codex is promising, with OpenAI continuously improving the model and expanding its capabilities. We can expect Codex to become even smarter, with improvements in understanding more complex contexts and generating high-quality code. Additionally, Codex's integration into more development tools and programming environments could make it an essential part of developers' workflows worldwide. As OpenAI continues to gather feedback and refine the model, Codex is likely to become an indispensable tool for developers, helping to democratize access to programming and increase efficiency across the software industry. Conclusion. In summary, OpenAI Codex is a powerful artificial intelligence tool that can transform the way you write and understand code. With its ability to generate code from natural language, it can be a valuable addition to any developer's toolkit, from beginners to experienced professionals. However, it's important to be aware of its limitations and use it as a complement, always reviewing the generated code to ensure quality and security. So, did you enjoy the content? If you found it interesting and want to learn more about other artificial intelligence technologies or related topics, don't forget to subscribe to the AI for All channel and like this video. Your support is essential for us to continue bringing relevant content to you. Also, leave your comments and questions below. See you in the next video.